How's it going, everybody? Man, I got y'all videos of truth about some of the mountains, how they're actually giant petrified trees. Yes, man, we got some giant petrified trees all over the earth, most famous known as the Devil's Tower being one of them. It has been proven, scientists and scholars have went up there, they have tested it. Man, this is petrified bark, petrified trees, and they were massive. Man, y'all check out the videos. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Shalom.
The Book of Enoch describes exactly what happened to these giant ancient trees. It describes how these were cut down by the angels to flood the Nephilim giants reaching 4,500 feet tall. And I believe once these trees were fell, the waters rushed out from below as the waters poured from above. The same can be seen today in the smaller trees. When their roots hit the underground water lines and they're chopped down, they will start gushing water like water fountains. Now imagine that with trees that stretched to the heavens. It says there were about 200 of these trees. And in the many years of looking into this, I would say that's about an accurate number. Perhaps even more. Many are still left to be uncovered, buried right beneath the surface of what we just think are nothing but hills. There was a reason why the Book of Enoch, along with 14 other books, were conveniently removed from today's version of the Bible. It painted a far too accurate picture of the true nature and history of this realm. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
This is Angel Falls in Venezuela, a truly massive tree stump. The Aboriginal natives in all three surrounding countries, Guyana, Brazil and Venezuela, have a creation story that involves a massive tree which was the giver of life. It provided for all, and its branches reached into the sky.
A lot of times we are only shown the tree stumps from these massive trees of our hidden past. These trees that were so massive, we blindly built our cities on top of them. I'm often asked, where's the rest of the tree? Why just the tree stump? It's oftentimes because that's all that's visible on the surface. A lot of the tree has been buried and covered in mud from the many resets, many great floods and many mud floods. But when you open your eyes to the possibility of what was, you start seeing much more than just the tree stumps that dot our landscape. But much like our ancestors that blindly built houses and cities on top of these tree stumps, we obliviously go about our lives not knowing that we stand on the ruins of a much larger past. But when your eyes become open to this much larger world we live in, you start seeing the evidence everywhere, and it is truly beautiful. And you can tell these are obviously not some ancient volcanoes or lava plumes formed millions of years ago and never replicated again in modern times for our eyes to see. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
Ancient giant tree stumps. The trees got petrified a long time ago. They were the trees of life that connected to our minds. They would have reached into the heavens above. Just like you see in the film Avatar. Don't be fooled by thinking these are mountains.
If you think this is anything other than a giant tree that's been cut down, I can't help you. It's even got the rotted out center. I mean, look at it. Come on.
This isn't a mountain. This is the largest tree on Earth, one of America's hidden natural wonders. Can you recognize it? It's called Devil's Tower, and from a distance it looks like a mountain. But get closer, and it looks like something got cut down. It rises 867 feet straight up. That's taller than a 60-story skyscraper. No crater, no lava, no volcano nearby. Just one giant column of stone standing alone. Geologists say it's cooled magma from deep underground, but others believe it's the stump of a prehistoric megatree. The patterns on the sides? They look like fossilized tree fibers, perfectly vertical, perfectly unnatural. Native American tribes have called this place sacred for centuries. Some say it once reached the sky. Others call it the Tree of Life. So, what do you think? Is it just a strange rock? Or is it proof that Earth had giants of its own? Let me know in the comments, because once you see it, you'll never look at trees or mountains the same way again.
So really
Everything
quick,
you
I'm gonna
thought
show
you knew
this,
about mountains
how
is about to
the
change.
trees are fibers, and for some reason this shows the true color. A big chunk of this just fell off. See part of the grain. This is the way the fibers are right here. See? Hold on a second. And you see it's nothing but wood. Okay, so we're gonna go down over here and I'll show you a little more. Okay, see here, and at an angle. Okay, all this, everything, this whole mountain in a 100-mile radius, come right over here. You see, this looks just like freshly chopped wood. We peeled a piece off of there. This is what we see. This is the wood. See that? That's just got the moss on it. And all this here, all the way back up in here, I'll show you that in a second. You come right here and you see, we'll peel a piece off here. It's just wood. It's so crazy. All this. And then you go right over here. See, this is the fresh stuff. This is what we see. Rocks and grew. Go over here. It's part of the source tree. Where's Ken?
I'm right here.
Where at? Oh, so that's one guy, and this is Ken. A couple guys that, my subscribers that came over from Minnesota. And they're spending a few days here with me. But all this, as far back as the eye can see, is the same thing that's here. All of it. All of it. And then you'll have massive pockets of sap. And then you have, this is part of the bark, this is wood. All the mica is wood. I'll do a video on that. Let me see here. Oh, I can't get to that. That's Deontay. But they traveled all the way from Minnesota here to see it. So what do you think of it, man?
Crazy.
It's crazy?
Outstanding.
Outstanding, yeah. There's the source tree. Really quick. Yeah, these guys are really cool guys, man. They are so glad they came. They are just floored. Okay, just want to show you.
And when I do the video on the quartz, the quartz, the mica, and the gold, it's gonna be my final chapter. It's gonna be a long one, and it's gonna blow your mind. You see this? It's incredible. Wood is like fibers. See here, all this. Everything I've shown in every one of my videos. The mountains. And it's not just here. It's worldwide. You see, this don't have the moss on it. Alright, we're gonna end it there. I just wanted to show you that. It's pretty incredible. Everything I showed you generally looks like this or like this. But once you break it apart, you see the wood. All of it.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and follow at Mike Priest ARR for more content like this.